Hello there, all my beautiful Leos. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your overall general astrology and tarot reading for the month of June 2020. Thank you so much for being here today. It's always wonderful to see you at the channel. If you're brand new here, welcome. Thanks for coming by, and I hope you do enjoy your dragon reading today. If you're new or returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining. And if you have not yet done so, do reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the dragon family. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button to let me know you enjoyed this content. Guys, as always, we have a first few quick announcements, quick notes before every reading that I do. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Leo out there, so take what makes sense to you and leave the rest behind. Sometimes if you revisit this reading in a week or so, it makes a little more sense then. I find that sometimes works with me with my favorite readers. This will mostly be corresponding to Leo's Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, so do check the placements in your personal chart to get even more out of this and other readings. And all of our Leo cross-watchers watching for a Leo are out there, are welcome to join us as well today. If you're interested in a personal reading, would like any information about the cards that I use in my sessions, or would like to make a little donation to the channel, all that links and info are down in the description box. So Leo, let's talk a little about your astrology for a few minutes before we jump into your cards. There's a big month. June is a busy, busy one. I've made lots of notes on the chart that I'm reading from today. So I'm just going to give you a couple of highlights. When I first started meditating a little on your astrology for this month, Leo, I really feel a lot of sensitivity, a lot of psychic perception, and intuition is coming to the surface for you for June, because both Venus and Mercury are at play here. You've got Venus retrograde in Gemini, which is making us all refocus on our relationships and the communication within love and, you know, all of our partnerships. But the thing that's really coming up to me is that we do have a Mercury retrograde this month that starts on the 18th. That will complete on July 12th, but during that time, you're going to have, you know, Mercury in Cancer moving through your universal 12th house of Pisces. And so, Leo, that's going to start really reaching deep into your, you know, psychic realm, the dreams, imagination. You will be really feeling things on a stronger level. You might feel a little more emotional, a little more moody. So that won't be surprising at all for you. You're going to be feeling that really all through this month. And I would say, you know, once we get out of like mid-July, that's really going to start to alleviate. But just be gentle with yourself, because you are picking things up at a more sensitive, psychic, subconscious level this month. And yes, we are all reworking our relationship stuff. We do have a couple of eclipses. We're going into eclipse season, guys. So full moon, lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, that will be June 5th. That will be a powerful full moon for you because it will be in a fellow fire sign. And of course, by proxy, we have a solar eclipse that will follow a few weeks later on the summer solstice weekend, which will be a big weekend. The sun will be moving from Gemini to Cancer on the 20th, and then on the 21st we have that new moon in Cancer with the solar eclipse. All the solar motions are really important for you, Leo, because that is your ruling planet, or really your ruling star. The sun is a star. That's why you are so bright, Leo. So wherever the sun is moving is always important for you. So when it goes into Cancer, yes, you're going to feel much more sensitive, much more gentle. Yet again, let me tell you, it is a psychic time for Leo. And for many of you, you might be more emotional, a little more melancholy. Let the tears flow, let the laughter flow, let your emotions flow, Leo. If you need time to yourself to just heal, release, do a sea salt bath. Do things like that that are really nurturing and loving to yourself, because that's what you are going to need right now. A good boost to the energy, though, will be coming at the end of the month. Venus will go direct on June 25th. That'll help our relationship life get back on track a little better. And Mars will be leaving Pisces for Aries on Saturday 27th. Aries is also a fellow fire sign, so that's going to start giving you a little more energy. It'll help to, you know, relieve any of that more melancholy, more dreamy energy that you'll be experiencing, Leo. So wait for it. We are going to have a powerful month here, guys. There's a lot of change in the air. There's a lot of letting go of old pains and old wounds. I've been feeling that very, very strongly for the collective since I started doing June's readings. So let's pull a card for you and get started. I'm going to do a lot of oracle for you in this beginning because we've got so much energy. I just want to give everyone a little extra support, and then we're going to do a full tarot spread, Celtic cross as well. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please come be with the sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign of Leo as we do the reading for June 2020. Please protect their energy throughout this session and this month, as well as mine. Please bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. Oh, Leo, hot month. Look at that. This is great. This is your card. The Sun card is yours because there you go. There's your ruling star coming out. Not only that, Leo, but it is the most positive card of the major arcana. That is what I'm pulling from. So this symbolizes you for this month of June. So even though you're going to have those things that kind of make you sensitive, a little softer, a little more vulnerable, overall, this is going to be, I think, a very blessed month ahead for my Leos out there. So let's pull from the angels and ancestors. I'm going to pull two of these cards, and we're going to see what spirit guides, what ascended masters, what angels or energies are going to be guiding you through this month. Okay. Oh, powerful stuff here, Leo. My goodness. All right. So the first spiritual guide that is going to be helping to guide and protect you through this month of June is the shaman energy. Trust in higher forces. You know, shamans have the power of walking between the worlds. We have the owl symbology up at the top, which is all about the journey, you know, through the dark, being able to see through the dark. And, you know, Leo, with that sun card coming up, you are very much a light in the darkness. This is trusting in the higher divine purpose for your life. That is a beautiful card of guidance coming through for you for June. And then on the other side, look at this. We have the Peacekeeper with the white buffalo calf woman, which is a super beautiful, sacred, you know, feminine, divine energy coming through, of giving and love, purity, innocent sacrifice, you know, letting go of the need to be right. You know, this is using your powers of diplomacy, kindness, compassion, you know, to be able to mend any sort of fences, to keep the peace, to make sure that, you know, you might be even in a situation this month, Leo, where you're, you know, having to make peace between two people that are upset at each other, and they both kind of come to you for guidance. And instead of taking a side, it's like you're going to help them see, you know, each other's perspective and come to an agreement. So those are very, very strong, I would say, as well, because, you know, the shaman and the Peacekeeper are both very, very strong figures and spirits in American, Indian, Native American, you know, tradition, that, you know, if you feel drawn to those traditions and spiritualities, this could become even bigger for you this month going forward. So let's pull a couple cards from the Black Moon Astrology Oracle. We're going to see what areas of the astrological world and chart are going to be the places that these powerful masters are going to be guiding you through. Ooh, wow. Okay, so we've got some powerful healing going on for you, Leo. The first card, the shaman, will be taking you through the realms of Scorpio, which is all about transformation. This is death and rebirth. So something is being deeply transformed within you at this time, Leo. This is going to be, I think, a very powerful month. And the more that you get in touch with those deeper parts of your emotions, those very profound levels and layers psychologically, the more powerful this will be. It may feel kind of difficult at times because Scorpio can be kind of that journey through the darkness, but the effects, the benefit, the end result is that you're letting go of so much old pain, so much old wounding, healing deeply from the inside out, and coming through as that phoenix from the ashes. Then over top, next to the Peacekeeper, we have Virgo, which is I analyze, but I would also say that, some of the things I associate with Virgo are healing, physically especially. They're about nutrition, medicine, well-being, health, wholeness, and your routines, anything that's a habit for you, Leo, you're really being guided to balance those things, to gain more peace in your everyday life, to take good care of yourself. And the analyzation may be to sit down and go, okay, what is it that I need to do more of or less of, and that's really, so healing for you. The beautiful thing about both Virgo and Scorpio coming up is that in astrology, they complement each other quite well because they create what's called a sextile aspect in astrology. And so it really, they work very well hand in hand. I would say that Scorpio and Virgo are both very much about healing. Even their symbology, like the symbols that, are for Leo and Virgo and Scorpio are very similar. And so you're going to feel this. This is not only healing you physically, this is healing you mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. This is a complete healing that's going on for you, Leo. Anything that you do to promote your own well-being and wholeness, it is going to have such amazing results for June. So let's pull a spirit animal. Let's see what spirit from the animal kingdom is coming to guide you and help you through this month. I love it. The skunk spirit came up, Leo, and I personally love the skunk spirit because it's all about knowing your worth, and that's of course the note on the card. But the skunk, has an obvious reputation for a reason. Nobody messes with that skunk, even though he's not super tough, he's not super fast or strong. It doesn't matter. Nobody messes with him because they know his power. And so that's really where you're coming to. And I love the fact, the black and white on the skunk is very Scorpio. Scorpio has that black and white, and you got the Scorpio card in there, Leo. So, this is all about, using the power of your worth, the power of your reputation, not being willing to let people push you around or make you feel bad about anything, and not attack you either. Because if they attack you, they know they're going to get the skunk spray, but they're also going to get that lion roar. And I think a lot of my Leos, you won't be roaring quite as loud this month because you're going through some really deep, very, very emotional and intuitive transitions and transformations. And so you really are not in a fighting mode at all. I mean, Leos usually don't like to have to roar unless, they want to. Roaring out of happiness maybe, right? But, with that peacekeeper energy, the shaman, you are not focused on conflict. You want to have good times, peaceful transitions, meaningful conversations. That's where you're at this month. So let's pull a crystal chakra card. Let's see what's coming up to be healed and the best gemstone or crystal to use for that purpose. love it, Leo. You have got the tiger eye, and this stone has come up on another reading I did. I think it might have been Cancer, might have been Gemini, one of those. And this is such a beautiful stone. It's perfect for you because it is a solar plexus stone, so it's a perfect, you know, chakra that comes up to be healed. So Leo, interesting. You know, it's like a lot of Leos, people always talk about how, you know, bold and fiery and confident and how they like to brag and all that. But I honestly find that most Leos I've met are really not that much that way. Some Leos really use kind of that, you know, that bluster to sort of, you know, kind of cover for the fact that a lot of times they don't feel that confident. A lot of times they are very sensitive about their own self-worth and, you know, building that confidence. And so anything that you can do, Leo, to build your self-esteem and, you know, from the inside out is always very important. And that way, you know, you can avoid that need for, you know, constant, like, you know, affirmation from other people. You know, it's wonderful to get praise and, you know, appreciation from others, but you don't want to completely rely on it. Otherwise, you can't feel good just on your own. And so, Leo, this is really powerful for that. I'm actually, I've been wearing a tiger eye bracelet I just got this week because I love the way it feels. It's been a favorite stone of mine for many years. So yes, this also connects with animals. You know, the tiger eye is connected to the animal kingdom. So anything that you do to connect, you know, with nature, with the animals outside, or with your own pets, very, very powerful. I would also recommend, I've got the citrine sitting here, you know, I'm going to pull that out. The citrine is also a very good stone for the solar plexus and complements the tiger eye quite perfectly. So what a amazing lineup here we've got for you, Leo. Very powerful month it's already looking like. So let's move old Mr. Dragon over here. We're going to get into your full tarot spread. I'm going to do the main spread with the vice versa tarot. Since we are in Gemini season, we do have that back and forth, two sides, right? And then we're going to clarify with the Rider-Waite. So let's see, Spirit, what you've got for all of our Leos out there. What is their story for June 2020? Okay, so my goodness, Leo, power time coming in. Okay, lots of energies here. All right. Okay. So the card at the center is the Devil. So Leo, this is Capricorn energy that comes through with the Devil. A lot of you might be working through, you know, some really difficult situations, circumstances, feelings that are coming up. Many times with the Devil, there is a feeling of being trapped, obsessing about something too much, feeling stuck, whether it's in a, you know, a difficult relationship, a difficult job situation, you know, all that kind of thing can come up, you know, because it is that Capricorn energy. It's like the most negative side of Capricorn is kind of get stuck in that rut, you know, of being a workaholic, of just doing things, you know, over and over again, even though it's really kind of joyless, right? You know, but the positive of that is being able to ascend to the heights, to use that power to motivate you further and upwards. So let's see what clarifies this one for you. Yeah, and Leo, wow, that's a really positive placement for the Eight of Cups over top of that Devil, because this shows me that you are leaving any of that negative stuff behind. Eight of Cups is always about moving forward from something that is emotionally unfulfilling for you. So if there is something in your life that has not felt a good fit, has not been giving you what you need in your heart and soul, you will be moving forward from it. In the immediate past, you do have that Queen of Wands, which is your energy, Leo. She's very strongly aligned with fire, so you could also include Aries and Sagittarius in here, but to me, she is a Leo. She is a lion lady, and very, very strongly powerful, generous, magical, definitely knows her worth, definitely won't put up with anybody, talking down to her or, making her feel bad about who she is. So very, very strong sense of confidence, which, in your immediate past, you may have really gotten a boost somehow from that. And look at that. Ooh, over top that Queen of Wands, you've got the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy, another very powerful fire energy. The white on her robe is the purity, the red of her wings is desire and passion. And so Leo, it's like you're coming through here from the immediate past with a lot of purity of heart and, passion of intent. So it's like there's this gorgeous balance that you're striking. And it's a definite forward movement. So going into the immediate future, look at that. We have the Page of Pentacles. And to me, when I see this to me always says something about, a new foundation, a new project, something that you want to build that's going to become stable in the future. Literally, you could read this. I mean, for some of you, it could be relationship. For some of you, it could be work. But with that, I mean, it literally feels like a job that was not good for you, something that felt very repressive and stagnating and, just in some cases, even just downright abusive, and you moving forward to it, and, moving away from that and making that choice. And then it's like you go to the, something better. You either start your own career, you do something, self-employed, start a job from home, or you just get something new that is going to be better than what you were in before. So this is a very positive feeling to me. Ooh, these cards they are just bunching up. There's a lot of energy coming through, Leo. All right, yes, because there has been some kind of heartbreak. That is, this has been emotional for you. You had that 8 of Cups, and now you got the 5 of Cups. So I think a lot of what you'll be working through as you move on to the next, level of your life is that this 5 of Cups comes up, because, even if a situation was difficult and it was for the best to leave it behind, it's still not easy. Leo, you have a very big heart. And, it's great. It's wonderful to have a big heart. I know how it is. I'm a dragon. We dragons have big hearts too. But when you have a big heart, it is easy to get hurt. It is, and it's not wrong. It's not bad to be sensitive, but it is something that you're going to have to be working through. That's why I think so much of this healing energy is coming through. Call on that shaman spirit, call on that peacekeeper, call on your angels of healing, because this is a time of deep transformations at a soul level. And do remember, Leo, in that 5 of Cups, not all is lost. The 2 cups are still sitting up. So even if you've had to let some things go, it's probably really for the best, and better things are going to be on the way. On the ups and the down, here we go, underneath the subconscious and what you're focused on. There is that Knight of Wands. So to me, this is about moving forward, absolutely, taking a lot of action. That is very much what you're focused on. You really, really want to move past anything that's been limiting. The one thing I will warn with that Knight of Fire sometimes, Leo, is like you might be in such a rush to change things that you might, miss a few things that you needed to, look through before you rushed out. So just, make sure to take, full stock, and make sure you don't ignore the details there. And never mind. Knight of Wands on top of Knight of Wands. Leo, you are raring to go. Oh my goodness. I was like, well, slow it down a little, but you're like, no. Spirit is saying Leo is ready to move. You are not going to be held back. So, okay, Leo, I'm not going to get in your way. If you need to move, you need to move. Crowning the spread, message from the divine, we have the Knight of Swords. So we have another knight on the top as well as on the bottom of this spread. To me, that's energy moving forward in the mental body, because that is air energy from the swords. That, could be air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. We do have that Venus in Gemini. We are in Gemini season right now with the sun moving through Gemini. So the mental body is very active, What I feel for you both above and below, Leo, is that there's a lot of energy, a lot of desire to move forward. You're just, it's like, I get this feeling like coming through for a lot of my lions right now. You're like, I have just had it. I want to go. I don't want anything holding me back anymore. I've put up with it for too long. Look at her. She's coming out again. Queen of Wands. There you are. Boom, boom. Queen of Wands and Knight of Wands have come up twice. Use your magic, Leo. That is a message from Spirit. Use your big heart. Use your warmth, your generosity. Some people out there might say, oh, it's terrible to have a big heart, to be too loving, to be too sensitive. That is your strength. Having that big heart is your magic. It's your generosity. It is your superpower. So don't even worry about what they say. That's what I'm saying. Because having a big heart is something that we need more of in this world. So yes, very positive, very positive. You know, you may need to take some downtime just to calm the mind, because the mind is going to be really, really active. You don't want that to lend itself to anxiety, fear, you know, worry, etc. So just take time, you know, to nurture yourself, take good care of yourself. Do some things that are really positive. You know, Leos, most of y'all love movies, you love, you know, cinema, you love good film, good acting, you love the arts. So anything that you can do to kind of get yourself into that, that'll be a real uplifting kind of thing, you know, just to relax, just to have fun, watch something funny, you know, just laugh, you know, you need to boost that positivity up. Through this month is what I'm feeling too. So let's get you some advice going up the side here. This has been a great read. I like it. Oh yeah. Woo! Very, very nice. All right, so Leo, suggested approach. Like I said, get some grounding time, get a little downtime, take good care of yourself. This is that Queen of Pentacles. She's coming in there along with your Queen of Wands. She's saying, sweetheart, I know you want to go. I know you want to move. I know you're fiery and you're passionate, but let's chill out for a minute. Let's just, you know, take some time, enjoy some good food, relax, maybe take a nap, and, you know, just be good to yourself. This is about balance, strength, financial stability. Like I said, making sure that finances are stable, making sure that the particulars are taken care of. She's a magic queen too, though. I love it on the back of this card. You know, there's that rabbit. He's about abundance, magic. You know, transformation and the times between the worlds, and she's got that gift of foresight there with the hawk, you know, with the falcon on her crown. So yeah, all about that. Make sure that you're grounded and taking good care of yourself from the bottom up. There's that Virgo energy coming through that we had at the beginning, right? Virgo came through, that Queen of Earth. You know, Virgo's an earth sign, so there you go. Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. So definitely, Leo, best approach is to see things getting better for yourself, is to see that positivity coming through. The Wheel of Fortune also includes your sign in it, so this is definitely of your element. What you need to know, Seven of Swords is in play. So there could be deceptions involved. There could be somebody not being so honest or truthful with you. And it's also important for you to be honest and truthful with yourself and others. You know, this isn't something, you know, whenever that Seven of Swords, it's like he's the sneakiest guy, he's that thief in the night, you know, kind of thing. I never want people to worry overly much with that card coming in, because it can be like, oh crap, you know, who's messing with me, that kind of feeling. But it's really just a heads up. Since this is like what you need to know, it's Spirit saying just be careful. You know, just watch out. Don't let someone take advantage of your good nature. That's the main thing. Yeah. And also take a break. You know, you need to know that it's okay to not be, you know, always 100% up. You don't have to be constantly on guard with this. This is just kind of keep that in the back of your mind, to be honest with yourself, make sure others are being honest with you. You know, if you feel like something's off, listen to that intuition, but this is also saying to calm the mind, Leo. Four of Swords is all about taking a rest, taking a mental break, like I said, because your mind will be working very fast. And when you're in a restive, more intuitive stage like that, when your mind isn't just, going, it really, really helps you to see, if anything is off, because then you can really feel it. It's like, oh, okay, no, that didn't feel quite right. And it gives you the opportunity to, avoid any difficulty or problems in the future. So then here we go into the hopes and fears. We have that King of Swords. So it's like there's really a little bit of, a desire. You want to be able to make clear, well thought out decisions very logically. That is what the King of Swords is very much about. This is also air energy yet again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you're fearing that you may not be able to, right? You're fearing that you'll just be so emotional that you won't be able to have that clarity. And it's no doubt, Leo, you're very emotional this month. There is so much beautiful fire, passion coming through here. But I think that we have enough balance. I do. That when you need to be clear, when you need to be logical, when you need to come from that more, cool, level-headed place, you will have the ability to do so. And look at that. We got our Page of Pentacles back. So this is nice. This is all about making those decisions of really, I think for a lot of my Leos, you could be starting a new business, starting a new job. Something new is coming into your world that is like, this is promising. You feel good about this. Wow, this is a powerful reading. And then look what we have on the outcome, guys. We have the Star. Very beautiful. The Star to me is all about freedom, liberation, setting yourself free from control, from burdensome feelings, really coming into that balanced place. After a heck of a lot of challenges, we do not get that Star if we hadn't been through the hell and the high water to get there. That is for sure. And look at that. I'm telling you, I'm feeling the entrepreneurial vibes here with the Magician. The Magician is Gemini and Virgo energy. The Star is Aquarius. So it's like, this is to me lots of freedom, lots of liberation. The power of the mind is coming through. You are using all of your utilities, Leo. The Magician is the #1 card. So this is about a beginning. See, look at him pointing down, balancing to the earth, and pointing up to the sky to connect with the heavens and the divine inspiration coming through. This is brand new beginnings. You guys are healing quite a lot. And look at that. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords. That anxiety, the dark night of the soul, Leo, that is passing away. 2 of Pentacles on the other one. This is a balancing act, one day at a time. So don't get overwhelmed. Just stay with it one day at a time, one moment at a time. It's not going to all happen maybe overnight, but this is going to be a powerful month. A lot of things are going to get rolling. A lot of wheels are going to start turning in June for my Leos. So let's get an affirmation as a last bit of advice for your reading. There it is. Authenticity is your card coming through. I love this. So authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it doesn't have to get it, but at least they know it because I've said it, and that's way better than leaving a passive-aggressive note about it. So, Leo, that's beautiful. To me, that works perfectly with that skunk spirit. Know your worth, be yourself, unashamedly, unabashedly, completely, fully, awesomely you. Love this reading. All right, Leo, have an awesome month. I will be back on or around June 5th with your full moon readings and beyond, and I hope you do great. I'll see you soon.